Welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. My name is Koosje Koene. I am an artist and I love drawing. And in today's video I would like to give you a sketchbook tour of this Etchr Lab sketchbook, which I filled in October and November. So this Etchr sketchbook is size B5. It has 100% cotton paper in it, 220 grams, and it is suitable for pen, ink and watercolor and gouache. This whole sketchbook feels very luxurious, so yeah, you could feel sort of precious about it because it's not a cheap sketchbook. However, I got over that long ago. I just want to use my sketchbooks because I have plenty of sketchbooks on the shelf and there's just not enough time to fill them all if I start being precious about them, because then I will only buy cheaper ones to keep the good ones on the shelf. What good does that do? So whenever I pick one of my sketchbooks off the shelves, I just pick format, size, maybe I look at the kind of paper that I feel like at that moment, and the one that speaks to me most, that's the one that I'm going to use. Anyway, I had lots of fun just getting to know this sketchbook and, more importantly, drawing the things around me and documenting my life in this month or so that I filled this sketchbook. Drawing is a wonderful way to spend time. I just love sitting with my sketchbook in my lap. It doesn't matter what kind of sketchbook, if it was expensive or cheap. If it brings me joy, I'm happy to draw in it. I love having that ink flowing on the paper, and it's just meditative, and I can express my thoughts and my feelings while I am drawing what I see and sometimes even what I imagine. And I can just play with color and shape and line like I was a little kid. Just play. When I draw, I forget about everything, and at the same time I'm so present in that moment. And by drawing, I capture the moment. And then afterwards, I have the memory of it illustrated. If you're like me, you know this. Drawing relaxes you, it helps you to reset your senses, and it actually also releases endorphins, and that's why it feels so good. And of course, sometimes you'll be afraid that you will mess up the page, or even feel guilty to take precious time to doodle or to draw or to watercolor and to experiment. But listen to that voice inside of you. You'll know that it's an investment in your well-being. Drawing makes you happy. What's more important than that? Life is short enough as it is. So let's just add some of the things in our days that really brings us joy. And every time when the end of a sketchbook draws closer with just a few pages left, something starts itching for me. It's the anticipation, knowing that with just a few pages left, another book is waiting to be filled. And this book is filled with memories and special moments and random sketches and a lot of learning curves. And yeah, my sketchbook habit has really changed my life. It has changed me as an artist and as a person. I'm happier because I do what I love as often as I can. And I know this can happen for you too. Maybe it's actually already happening. And so I hope that this sketchbook tour is a little inspiration and a little nudge. And if you need another nudge, I wrote a whole book about this. Life is better when you draw it. You can buy it online, and it would actually be a great gift for the holidays as well. I also bring more inspiration through my Patreon page, and you can sign up for that. Links are all below this video in the description. And I'll see you next week with a new Draw Tip Tuesday. Bye!